Ah, no, I've got a dodgy knee, or dodgy leg, dodgy back. And my dog's got a dodgy malformed leg. And then my tripod's got a dodgy leg. We've lost a snap. One of those has gone funny. Yeah, one of those. So I'm trying to do a risotto made with Spanish paella rice because it's cheaper and slightly better. So if I put my... Oh, right. If I get my tripod out and put it there to film it, it has a bit of a lean because that leg goes down like that. And it pops out again, but I can't keep it steady. It just starts sinking. Anyway, I've got to get a duct tape. That'll sort it out because duct tape sorts out anything. Right, as you can see, I've lost my clip, so it does this. Woo! It's like a clanger. So what I need to do is put a bit of duct tape on there. Stop it sliding down, we'll be sorted. Cool. Ta-da! Solid, solid as a rock. Cool. I should have had black duct tape obviously to make it look more professional. But we're sorted, aren't we, lad? Where's my dog? Maybe we should do that on his back leg. His back hind passenger side leg, as they say. Yeah, maybe that'd be good. Get him sorted. And maybe we should do it on my legs as well. On my left passenger side leg. Cool, let's get cooking. Let's get cooking. Got my old pan of death. It's so old that all the non-slip fell off it, but it's still going to be good for the risotto paella mix. Right, let's get my camera on top of there with my blue tack, my black tack. Excellent. Okay, how to cook a risotto, an Italian risotto, but actually with Spanish paella rice. One, it's 40p cheaper at £1.40 rather than £1.80 than paella, rather than risotto rice. But also, I actually prefer this because although it does go like a risotto, it's not that mushy. So yeah, it's going to be a risotto with rice that's not quite as mushy as you normally get, but it will have the same effect. And it's really good. I'm doing a cheese one, as you can tell. So I've got my blue Stilton, because I like blue Stilton in it, paella risotto. And I've got a bit of mature cheddar as well. The reason I'm not just doing Stilton is my wife wants some, and she drove down to Tesco's the other day just to give me my wallet because I'd forgotten it. So I said, I'll save you a bit of cheese. Thank you for bringing my wallet down to Tesco's. I'll show it on my phone. Right, also we've got a stock cube for the water. Rather than doing dry wine or anything like that, we just use a stock cube, vegetable one. We've got some dill, oregano and garlic granules for the dried herbs. We've only got a little bit left of that, so I thought I'd stick it in. We've got herbs from the garden. We've got chives, we've got parsley, and we've got some basil, so they'll go in. Put an onion in your risotto because cheese and onion, perfect match. And normally when you start off cooking the rice, you do it in a bit of fat, normally olive oil. I'm using sausage fat after leftover sausages for the dogs. Yeah, because I want it slightly different. And it's just going to waste. So yeah, good. And here's my pan of plenty. It's very old. I think that's from France actually. Look how old it is. It's lost all its non-stick over the years. And you can see on the edge. But actually, it's actually perfect for this Spanish sort of. It even looks Spanish, doesn't it? Or Italian. Yeah, I keep getting confused with which European country I'm doing this. Risotto, oh, paella. It's a mixture of both. Alright, I'll have to make up a new word for it. But yeah, I put the oil in that, I put the liquids in that, it'll be alright. Stirry, stirry. Super. Right, back later. Okay, I've done all the chopping with my unfeasibly sharp Japanese knife. And just by coincidence, I had a slight finger bleed, so I had to put a plaster on it. Yeah, purely by coincidence, not because I've been chopping everything up. Oh, I'm a chef after all. Okay, let's see what we got. We got a paella rice for a risotto. We got a dry stuff. Now the cheese, I was going to just use Stilton, and my wife said, and she did actually rescue me the other day. She went down to, I forgot to take my wallet down to Tesco's, so I was out of the checkout and said, I can't pay for it, let me ring my wife up, she'll come down the car with my wallet. So she came, she drove all the way to Tesco's to give me my wallet so I could pay for it. So she said, oh, have you got any chocolate for me? Unfortunately nowadays they don't put chocolate near the checkout counters because they stop kids getting fat. So I didn't, although I did think about it. So she looked at that cheese and said, oh, can you keep me a slice? I thought, well, as she saved my day, I'll get her a slice. Now I thought about doing that, which is a bit off the end, but no, she wants a proper piece with the blue bits. So I've got a bit of cheddar and stuff. I still, it might be too much, who knows. Anyway, got my onion that I've chopped up. Oh, sorry. And I've got my fresh herbs that I chopped up. Oh, it keeps getting in there, doesn't it? Actually, it's like that. I'll be like that at the end of it. I blame the fruit drink I'm drinking. It sort of looks slightly blood orange. Oh, that's very good actually. Okay, let's get rocking. Let's move over to the cooking surface. Excellent. So that's actually obviously sausage fat rather than normal olive oil. And let's just get a big burner on. Oh yes. We'll use this today. Very Italian, Spanish. And what we'll do first is we'll just slowly, that might be too much fat actually. Oh, you can't have too much fat, can you? I'm middle-aged after all. Ooh, that smells good. It smells of sausages. I'm doing a risotto paella thing that smells of sausages. Good. I might have too much paella rice here, but let's see. In my old trusty Spanish pan. That probably is too much. Oh, fuck it. The great thing about, you know, they say that fat's bad for your heart, but surely the grease just lets all the blood flow around your system easier without getting stuck. That's my idea. Anyway, here we go. Oh yes. And what we do this for 2 minutes. I'm going to turn it down now. Now what I need to do next, of course, is get my water that's got the vegetable stock cube in it. And his top tip is, when you're pouring water onto a paella or a risotto, make sure the water's boiling, because otherwise you're just cooling it all down, it won't cook as long. And you've got to do a 20-minute cook. So let me get some boiling water while that's stewing away. Ooh, perhaps too low. There we go. Yeah. You want to brown it or anything, you just want to get it coated. Actually, I've got quite a lot of rice in there. What I'll do next is when I start doing the... Let's just move that there a sec. Get my angles right. When I start doing the herbs, I'll put them in the at start of the 20 minutes, and they'll go at the end. Cheese will go in towards the end. The onion's going to go in a second as well. Right, let's stick them in. Ooh, they can coat it up as well. Right. Oh yes. I don't want them brown though. I want them because they go caramelised, which is slightly. Yeah, I want them sweet. So I'm hoping that all the boiling will make them sweet. I don't want any caramelisation on these. Let's turn that down a bit. Yeah, that'll do me. Good. This is that very AMSR, what they say, you know, when people want to go to sleep at night. You hear the crackling of the fat and me pouring my water into my kettle. Good. salty. As Keith Floyd would say, cheers. I wonder if my Sony, my GoPro can work out where to focus. My Sony camera will focus on the finger there because it knows it's part of a human. Good. Well, we've got enough hot water for this. Right. Get a fork out. Still smells of sausages. That can't be bad. The water has boiled. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll do it here. As you can see, the stock cube is doing well. Give that a bit of a mixy mix. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my timer on the oven for 20 minutes. Because that's the minimum you want to cook it for. We'll have to adjust the heat. And of course, what you do is you don't put it all in at once, you do it bit by bit. Right, but it's hot. So the other thing is, if you've got hot water, it won't make your pan bend. Excellent. Now what we want is a slow boil. Let's start sticking these herbs in. I do like a bit of dill. The rest of the oregano, because we're just getting rid of it. End of the what one? And some garlic, because you can't beat cheese and garlic, but not too much. So I'm going to do my, yeah, not too much. Don't overpower it. Right, and there we go. Now, the first thing is you've got to get it at a sort of slow boil all the way through. And as you go on through the cook, that will get colder, so you have to keep turning it up and then reducing it. So there's a bit of attention needed here. You can stand here for 20 minutes doing it, or you can sort of like go and look at the internet. Wow, we're about 14 minutes into the cook, 6 minutes to go. Starting to look good. You don't want to put too much water in at the end because we need to get rid of most of that before we add cheese and other things. Good. You notice that my tripod leg's still thanks to the miraculous properties of duct tape. Yeah, good. Now I haven't put any salt in here yet because we're using Stilton, as you can see. Ooh, that's a good angle, isn't it? My plaster fell off, but my fingers never recovered from not being cut by that extra sharp Japanese knife. Or a Chinese knife. It had 4 blades and cost £4. If you try 4 times as good because it can chop 4 times as much herbs. Yeah, looking really good. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put my herbs in, but not my cheese. Ooh, that smells good. Yeah, that's made them really fresh. Ooh, I can smell that. If only you get smelly vision on GoPro. Looking really, really nice. I'm going to sex it up for my photo later. Make everyone think it tastes good when it doesn't. It tastes horrible. Ooh, it won't taste horrible. Actually, do I need some more water? How many minutes have we got? 4 minutes. I'm going to put a little splash more of water. My stock, sorry. Not water. That'll do. I think that's enough. Don't over-egg the pudding. Don't overstock the paella risotto dish. Yeah. At the end, if you do have too much liquid left, you can always flash do it. Stick the burners up. Make Vladimir Putin happy with his pipeline. Whoa. Good. Right, I'll just give it a bit of a zap because that stock has now cooled down. That's still too much. Just look at the gas. That's the great thing about gas. It's instantaneous. You can just look at the actual amount of flame, how much you need to do. If you had an electric cooker, a hob, you'd be sort of trying to think ahead. Have I just turned it down enough, or have I turned it up too much? You'd never know unless you had one of those thermometers. Yeah, that does infrared. That is looking damn fine. You can tell I've been drinking. I think my own cooking tastes almost edible. That's how much I've had to drink. I'm sure it will be edible. If not, we've got somebody with 4 legs and a big nose. You might want to eat it. Cool. How many minutes you got? Oh, 2 minutes 50. I think that's alright actually. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. Right, I'm going to come back when it beeps. Okay, we're back. I'm going to wait for the timer to ping and then we're going to stick this cheese in. It might be too much, so I'm just going to put the blue cheese, the Stilton, in first, and we'll see how we get on once I mixed it around. That might be needy for later. Who's sick? Oh, we're beeping. We are done diddly done. Done diddly done diddly done diddly done. A bit of a mess. Right. Oh. Oh, it's getting that sort of... Oh, I do need more. Can never have too much cheese. Let's just stick it. Oh. And look, that is looking good. I need to clean up here. Back later. Oh, check that out. That is cheesy. Alright. As Queen once wrote for, was it Live Aid? One dream, one goal, one hope, one risotto stroke paella. It's a kind of chicken. Oh no, that's not right. Right, okay. Let's serve it up. Ah, good old Freddy. Yeah, good. Let's put the old beer down. Let's serve this up into the plate. Oh, plenty. Ooh. Good. Turn off the heat. The fork. Oh, look, you can see the cheese there. Oh, cheese pull. Alright, whenever you get a cheese pull on a paella risotto mix, let's make it all nice for the Instagram that I don't have. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh, don't do it, Andy. You'll eat it all before your mum gets home. And what I'm going to do is, oh, there's a bit of leftover cheese for my wife. Right, let's do the money shot, the pepper. I'll put some there just so you can actually see it. Alright, good. Oh, I might do another one actually. Oh, I should have not. Oh, I do like my pepper. No, let's leave it like that. That is brilliant. I'm going to take the photo and start eating. Toodles! Then risk it. So that needs a bit more, just get it back up to the bowl. I think that's okay. Yeah, that's alright. Got a bit stew. Yeah, good. I'm happy with that. Right, what I'll do now, I'll be back later. I've got to get my cheese all crumbled and sliced up, and we'll join you 3/4 of the way through the cook.